Hello, welcome to Scrap Time episode 717. My name is Christine, and on today's episode, I'm showing you the Stamp and Emboss by Hero Arts and Sizzix. Today I'm showing you the Stamp and Emboss kits from Hero Arts and Sizzix. They teamed up together to give you this product. This one here, we have sort of a Christmas ivy and flourishes, and this one here are some flowers. So I'm going to show you the flowers today. So when you open up your kit, what's great is you get both the stamp and the coordinating embossing folder all in one kit. So you don't have to go looking for one or the other. If you have the stamp, you don't have to go looking for the embossing folder. It comes together, which is great. You'll see here that this stamp is, the background is stamped, but the flowers here are open. And then that's what the flowers is what gets embossed. So I have two samples here. What I've done, it's probably really hard to see, is just with the Malted Milk Jenny Bolin ink, I had stamped the friend background first. So in where the white flowers is, there's a bit of writing, and then I stamped this stamp using a pigment ink that covered up a lot of the writing in the background. Now when I turn it over though, you can see how the flowers have been embossed up. But on camera you may not, especially on the dark one, it's hard to see. But on this light one you might be able to see some of the shadows there. So the flowers get embossed. So it just adds that extra texture to your projects. And I'm just going to show you my sample with that ivy one I showed you. There, the ivy is what was stamped. So I embossed it in gold, and then I used glimmer mist over it, and the embossing resisted the glimmer mist. And then I wet embossed it in gold, just so you won't get confused. And now I dry embossed it, so you can see how all that ivy has been raised up. And it's a really pretty effect. So I'm going to show you how this works. We'll start with the stamp. Got a little thing there. I'm using Lettuce from Ranger pigment ink. And we're going to ink it up nice. That should be good. And when I do the background stamps, what I then do is I put my paper on my stamp. Like that. And then I just use my finger or my thumb to burnish it on. So that's how I personally find it easier to stamp these larger background images. Burnish it a couple times. I'm sure it's fine by now. And there we have a really pretty stamped image. So you can see, as I mentioned before, the flower is the white part, and we stamped the whole background. So now it is time to emboss it. So you see right now it's completely flat, but now we're going to add that extra dimension. So what you do is you take your stamped piece and you just try and follow the lines here in the embossing folder to match up those flowers. Sort of like that. Then I'm using the Sizzix Big Shot. So you have your platform, and what you want to do is put it to the end. That's where if you're embossing, and you put it between two cutting mats like that. And now we're going to run it through our Big Shot here. when you open it up, see it's now embossed and all these flowers have been raised up. So it might be hard to see with the color on camera. You can see for sure it was embossed on the back. But it just adds that really nice texture. And now you can use this on a card. You can stamp right over top for a greeting. You can cut off a piece, whatever you'd like. But you have a really nice dimensional design. And Hero Arts has even just released a variety more of designs. So check out the Hero Arts site to see all the stamp and emboss kits from Hero Arts and Sizzix. Well, that's it for today's episode. Be sure to check out our website at www.scraptime.ca. And on our next episode, I'm showing you the grand impressibilities by Spellbinders. So please join us. Thanks for watching Scrap Time.